Here, crooked governors. Come down here, crooked mayors. I ran against you people. Scott Walker, come down here and intrigue me how voter IDs keep elections honest when you have won rigged elections. You know exactly how rigged the election system is, and your friend Hillary Clinton does too. How else do you think your governor got in the door, or your senator, or your friendly congressman? Rigged elections. Yeah, your congressman kind of has a Wall Street safety net. I hope you do too, kids. For real. And Nancy Pelosi, hook me up with the Koch brothers. Like, seriously. I want to meet those clowns. Hook me up with Bernie Madoff. Nancy Pelosi. You know those people. You people all hang out at the same country club. Your elections are a front, kids. For real. You'd be like, oh, real, your vote counts and stuff. No, it doesn't, kids. Because I'll tell you what, I ran for president, and people voted for me, and those votes were not counted. Your vote does not count, kids. So know that. Come down here, Hillary Clinton, and explain to me how you were senator for 4 years and had all the star power and free airtime on CNN to get up and say, well, gee, isn't the election system a little corrupt and crooked? No, Hillary Clinton, you kept your mouth shut. You could have said something after your 2008 run. You could have said something during your 4-year term as New York Senator. You could have said something as Secretary of State. But you said nothing, Hillary Clinton. And that's why you kids have Donald Trump as your president. Because people like Hillary Clinton got paid to keep the election system crooked and got paid to keep people like me and Penguin from running for president while Canadian Ted Cruz runs for president. So, Ted Cruz, I think you owe Uncle Sam some money, dude. For real. Because I'm not paying taxes to pay for Ted Cruz's failed presidential run. The dude's a Canadian. Why does that go on the national debt? Because your crooked senators made it that way. Your crooked congressmen made it that way. Why aren't you kids entitled to a second election? Because your crooked congressman's getting paid to keep Donald Trump as president. Because your crooked senator makes too much money the way the things are going and stuff like that. Oh, business as usual and stuff. Giving tax breaks and getting them deals in and all that stuff. Oh, cigars and strippers and bottles of champagne and stuff. That's what your senator does, kids. Your senator sits back all day and says, oh, well, I'm for sale and stuff. I got meetings with Samsung later. I got meetings with BP and those pipeline people. And those people are going to take me out for lunch, and they're going to get us drunk on champagne and caviar. And at the end of the year, I'm going to give those guys a tax break for giving me these nice Cuban cigars and stuff like that. That's what your senator does, kids. For real. So if you people ever wanted to sit back in a chair and be for sale, I suggest you kids run for Senate. If you ever wanted to sit back in a chair and be for sale, I suggest you kids run for Congress. If you ever wanted to sit back in a chair and be for sale, I suggest you run against your governor. Impeach your government, kids. You don't need those politicians anymore. You kids owe China a lot of money because of the crooked status quo. Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders fought so hard for it. I'm going to tell you what, kids. Let me give you another food for thought. That whole Eric Garner thing didn't have to happen. You had senators and congressmen that got together and said, well, those black boys shouldn't be selling loose cigarettes and stuff. Let's pass a bill that makes it illegal and stuff like that. So there's the flip side, kids, that you people don't look at. That your Hillary Clinton passed that legislation that said, oh, Eric Garner can't sell loose cigarettes and stuff like that. You voted for that, Hillary Clinton, and you voted for that legislation, Bernie Sanders. So you people are actually, in some way, shape, or form, responsible for Eric Garner's death. Come down here, Hillary Clinton, and apologize. Come down here, Bernie Sanders, and apologize for the death of Eric Garner. No, you people wouldn't want to own up to it. You people are too busy pointing the finger at everybody else, trying to look like good guys and stuff like that. You have over $1 billion, Hillary Clinton. How'd you get so rich? Talking about democracy. Your democracy got Eric Garner killed, Hillary Clinton. Your democracy kept you rich. Your democracy let those people at BP walk away with that oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico. Your democracy is a lie and stuff, kids. For real. Your democracy lets you go out and shop and buy Chinese-made goods because your leaders of democracy have sweatshops in China and stuff, like Harry Reid and Nancy Pelosi and stuff. You people were in charge for a long time, and so everything that's made in China is kind of your fault, Nancy Pelosi. Kind of your fault, Bernie Sanders, for real. You kids make the laws up and stuff. So what are you kids really doing up in there, in that Congress building? What are you kids really doing up in that Senate building, huh? I think it's time for you crooked people to go home. And thanks for the 40 years of crookedness, Bernie Sanders. You're impeached, dude. Thanks for the 40 years of crookedness, Scott Walker. You're impeached and stuff, like seriously, kids. And you kids better find replacements for your crooked governors and your crooked mayors and stuff. Because somebody's got to run the country.